Greetings, greetings, bonjour, ujjayi, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Tameka Gray, also known as Tania Kai Shoot Saul, and I am so happy to be with you today to share this healing practice through the heart chakra, one of my favorites. Anahata means unstruck sound, and that speaks to the heart chakra. If you have repressed anger, if you're struggling to develop compassion or have empathy, you may be dealing with an imbalance in the heart chakra area. If none of those speak to you, then this practice will just be healing and help you to develop and be more love and more joy filled. As always, have some props nearby just in case we decide to use them. Blocks, blankets, bolsters. If you don't have these in particular, that's okay. Maybe grab some books to be your blocks. Maybe grab some pots, some blankets, and maybe just some pillows to replace the bolsters. That will all work perfectly fine. Make sure to have some water nearby. And without further ado, let's get onto this mat and get into our practice of centering ourselves and bringing awareness to love, the heart chakra. For now, if you're sitting in a chair, that's perfectly fine. As always, we're going to start with a little meditation to get us centered and focused. If you are sitting on your mat, you can sit in any position that is comfortable. I'm going to sit in a Sukhasana. If you are sitting on the chair, make sure that your feet are flat on the floor and we have a 90-degree angle in the knees. So give ourselves a moment to get settled in. Make sure you do have some water nearby. Today we're going to start with simply bringing our awareness to the heart. So gently place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your right hand. Gently close your eyes and notice if you can come in contact with your heartbeat. If you don't feel your heartbeat, that's perfectly fine. We'll check in again later. But as sure as you're watching me, your heart is definitely beating. You can keep your hands at heart center, and we're going to slow down the breath with something that's called ujjayi breath. The element of the heart chakra is air. And when we do the ujjayi breath, it gives us a chance to focus on sending in air and releasing air with an awareness on the windpipe, the throat. All right, get it? Wind, air, heart, it's all coming together. So if you still feel comfortable this way with your hands over your heart, that's great. If you want to put your hands down, let them rest on your thighs, that's perfectly fine too. In order to get into our ujjayi breath, we are going to slowly inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, keeping the lips closed. But as we inhale through the nose, we want to feel that air coming in through the throat. So it may even make a sound like the ocean. And the same thing on the exhale. All right, let's get into it. On the count of three, we'll take a slow inhale through the nose, slowly exhale through the nose. Be sure to relax your jawbone, relax your face. And here we go. Three, two, one. Inhaling, exhale. Now, it may help if you take the tip of your tongue and connect it to the roof of your mouth and bring it back as far as you can. That way, the tongue will sort of depress in the back of the throat and you can actually engage more with the Ujjayi breath. So let's give that a try. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. Nice. We'll gently release control of the breath, keeping the eyes closed or having a soft gaze towards the earth. Just notice how you feel. We're going to come back into our Ujjayi breath, and this time we're going to bring in some visualization. So you can keep your eyes closed or gaze towards the floor. You can open your eyes for a moment if you like. But we are going to visualize a beautiful color green, very rich and glowing color green, right here in the heart center. Again, you can keep your hands there or maybe let them rest by your thighs or knees. We'll gently close our eyes, keeping the lips together, connecting the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, creating more space in the back of the throat. On the count of 3, we will inhale and imagine that beautiful, rich, glowing green light in the heart area. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Nice. We'll take one more slow breath here. Hold it in and gently exhale. Awesome. This time we'll blink the eyes open. Remember that blinking the eyes helps to cleanse the eyeballs and it also helps to improve eyesight. So blink, 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 and gently relax the eyelids up, having a soft gaze in the room. Hmm. All right, now that we're a little bit more centered, a little bit more focused and aware, let's get deeper into our practice today. We've been sitting in Sukhasana. If you've been sitting in Sukhasana with me, like this for a moment. So in order to help bring even more balance into the body, we're simply going to switch legs. So if your left leg was on the outside, now bring the right leg to the outside and bring the left leg to the inside. Relaxing the jawbone, middle of the forehead. Gently release your chin down towards your chest. Stay here and slowly inhale. Feel like the air is coming up the back of your neck. Nice. And then as you exhale, release, lift your head back up to a neutral position. Nice. Exhale. As you inhale, tilt your head up towards the ceiling. Tilt your nose up towards the ceiling. The head drops back. Exhale, release your head back as far as it feels good today. And inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Inhale, we come back to center and turn the chin towards the right shoulder. Nice. Inhale, we come back to center. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, lifting the nose up towards the ceiling. Nice. Exhale, relaxing the head back. Inhale, we come back to center. Exhale, turning the chin towards the left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, turning the chin towards the right shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Nice. You can even gently take your right hand or left hand and gently press the palm into the side of the neck, squeezing with the fingers. If you notice any tension, just gently squeeze that area to have it be released. And then relax your hands. And now let's come into our tabletop position. Holding on to that awareness of that beautiful glowing green energy in your heart center. We find ourselves in our tabletop position. So now we can feel that energy going down towards the earth as we receive healing energies from the earth. Make sure that the elbow is over the wrist, or elbows are over the wrist, shoulders over the elbows, knees are under the hips, about hips distance apart. And we inhale for cow, releasing the belly towards the mat, lifting the hips, drawing the shoulders back and down. We lift the heart, lifting the head up towards the ceiling. We inhale. And exhale, curl the hips under, draw the navel up towards the sky, chin towards the chest, pushing the floor down through the hands. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling for cow. And exhaling for cat. Inhaling for cow. And exhaling for cat. We're going to hold in our cat position. Keep squeezing the navel for good digestion. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax yourself back into our tabletop position. We'll bring the knees to the width of the mat, coming into Balasana, big toes touching in the back. We send the hips back towards the heels, slide or walk the hands forward to bring the heart, the chin, the nose, and then finally the forehead to connect with the mat. If the head is not connecting with the mat, just grab a block. So the heart's not actually going to connect to the mat. We're just leading with the heart. We're leading with the chin, the nose, and then letting the head rest. Right here, we're going to take 5 slow, deep breaths. Nice. One more slow breath here. Beautiful. We'll press our fingertips into the mat, lifting the palms of the hands up as if you're protecting an orange. And walk the fingertips forward, helping to release any spinal compression. We inhale here, pressing the fingertips down, holding the palms up. Nice. And relax the palms of your hands back down towards the mat. We have our left hand on the left side of the mat, right hand on the right side of the mat. We'll gently take the right hand, put it right on top of the left hand, and open up here. Big inhale on the right. Nice. Exhale. Bring the right hand back to the right side of the mat. Place the left hand on top of the right hand and inhale. Exhale, releasing the left hand back to the left side of the mat. We'll bring both of the hands right next to your beautiful face. Gently push yourself back up into our tabletop position. And from here, we'll extend the left leg back and up, and we'll lift the heart. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the chin towards the chest, bring the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, open up, reach your left foot back and up, reaching the heart up, keeping it nice and open. Exhale, bringing the left knee back in, chin towards the chest. Two more times. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhaling. Nice. And exhale, bring it in. Hold the knee towards the chest, hold the chin towards the chest for 3, 2, 1. Relax your left knee back down to the mat. Very nice. Let's keep going. Inhale, extend the right foot back and up. Lift your head up. It's like a cow position. Exhale, knee towards the chest, chin towards the chest. Again, inhale, opening up, and exhale. Nice. Inhale, reaching back and up, lifting the heart up, keeping it open. Exhale, bring it all in. Last one here. Inhale, reaching out and up. And exhale, chin towards the chest, knee towards the chest. We hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bring the right knee back down to the mat. Keep the legs together and send the hips back into another child pose variation. You can grab your block if you like. We'll bring the arms behind us. Bring the head to the earth. If this is a little too intense for the belly, you can go ahead and separate your knees and create that space that you need. One more slow inhale. Exhale. Send the hips down, lift the torso. We find ourselves in hero's pose. We draw the shoulders back and down. We're going to place the right hand over the heart, the left hand over the right head, and search for that heartbeat. Close your eyes and take 2 slow Ujjayi breaths. Nice. You can relax your hands, arms back down by your side, and then we'll release Our hands to the mat, coming back into our tabletop position. We're going to extend the left leg once more, lifting up, helping to find more balance. We inhale, exhale, bring it in, just as we did before. This time we're going to do 3 times. Inhale and go a little bit faster, lifting up. Exhale, bringing it back in. Last one. Nice. And exhale. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left knee comes back down to the mat. So be mindful that the heart chakra is right in between of the 7 main chakras. It's just above the lower consciousness and just below the higher consciousness, right in the middle. Balance, balance, balance is so important when we're focusing on love, awareness, and compassion. Heading to the right side, we inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale again. And exhale. Nice. Last one, here we go. Big inhale. And exhale. We're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll gently bring your right knee back down to the mat. And we'll take 2 breaths in our child's pose, knees to whatever desired width you'd like. Come here into Balasana, 2 slow breaths. Very nice. As you exhale, rising up. That is the last part to sit on top. We'll extend the hands towards the top of the mat. Curl the toes under. Adho Mukha Shavasana. We lift the knees and the hips up and back. And then we'll bend alternating knees, swinging the hips from side to side. Nice. And then we find a stillness. On your next inhale, come into a plank position, high plank. Curl the elbows in. As you exhale, lower yourself down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Uncurl the toes. Inhale to Cobra. And exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, come back into our high plank. We're going to lower the knees first this time. Uncurl the toes and then lower the torso down, the heart, the head. Inhaling for Cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. All right. One more time, and lifting the heels, coming into high plank, lowering the knees down to the mat, uncurling the toes, lowering the torso down. Inhale, lifting the heart. Nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very beautiful. We'll bring the feet to touch in the back. Inhale to 3-legged dog, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, bring the left foot to the top of the mat. Right foot spirals down, or right heel spirals down to the mat. Into our warrior position, we lift up into warrior 1 on the left. So be mindful that in your warrior stance, if you feel unbalanced, You could widen your stance. You could bring the right foot to the right side of the mat, take the left foot all the way to the left side of the mat to find more stability in this pose. We're here in our warrior one. We'll take 2 more slow breaths here. Nice. And then we'll move into warrior two. Left arm over the left leg. Right arm is heading back. We check in to make sure that the arms are a straight line. Gaze is finally over the left middle finger. So one more slow breath here. Nice. Then we'll come back into warrior one. One more slow breath here. We'll release the arms by our side. Bring our hands behind us and interlace our fingers. Drawing the shoulders back and down, we feel the heart chamber opening up. On your next exhale, humble warrior. Bring your heart towards your left knee. Allow your hands to reach up towards the sky, remaining together, keeping the arms straight. Head is heavy. Take one more slow breath here. Nice. Then release your arms, hands. Hands come right next to your left foot. Place your fingertips on the mat. I'm going to turn the right toes to face the same way as the left. Bring the right foot flat to the mat. We'll find our standing pyramid. Let's just line up a little better here. We don't want our stance that wide when it comes to our standing pyramid. So here in our standing pyramid, you can keep your hands connected to the earth. If they're not connecting, grab a block. Maybe even release your hands from holding you. Find that balance within yourself. One more slow breath here. Gently release your hands to the mat or to your blocks if you did pick them up. Put all the weight into your left foot. Gently lift your right foot up towards the sky. Half moon, big inhale. And exhale. Bring your right foot next to your left. Gently roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. In this standing position, we'll inhale, lifting the hands up towards the ceiling. Once they get up as high as they can go, then we'll bend the knees, tilt the hips forward, tilt the nose up towards the ceiling, slight back bend, and then exhale, folding forward. Again, rising up one vertebrae at a time, inhaling. That is the last part to come on top. Exhale. Inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky. When the hands connect, we'll bend the knees, send the hips forward, lift the heart up towards the sky, the head tilts back, and exhale, fold forward. One last time, rising up one vertebrae at a time, inhaling, exhale, head sits on top. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms connect, bend the knees, send the hips forward, heart towards the ceiling. Head comes back. Exhale. Folding forward. Nice. So we'll stay here in our folding forward. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold deeper. This is great for circulation, helps to take a bit of pressure off of the heart. Two more slow breaths here. And here we are, gently rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Very nice. All right, it's time to get back into our warrior stance so that we can complete our postures on the right. So we'll do that by folding forward towards the mat, placing our hands on the mat, generous bend in the knees, high plank, step the left foot back, and then step the right foot back. From this high plank, you can lower your knees down and go through all parts of the body, or Chaturanga Dandasana, hugging the elbows and lowering the chin down, uncurling the toes. And then we're all going to rise the heart up through Cobra, inhaling, and then exhale. We find ourselves in Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Then we bring the 2 feet to touch, or just bring them closer together. They don't have to touch. Inhale, lifting the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, planting the right foot at the top of the mat. We spiral the left heel down to the mat, rising up into warrior one. Be sure to have that 45-degree angle in the back foot, the left foot. We're turning towards the right leg. Arms are up, relaxed, shoulders back and down, hands facing each other in our warrior one. We'll take one more slow breath here. Nice. And then we'll come into warrior two. If at any time the intensity is a little bit too much for you today in the arms, you can gently bring the hands to rest on the hips. All right. If your arms are out, make sure that they are straight. Gaze is going to land right over the right middle finger. Relax the shoulders back and down. We'll take one more slow breath here. And then inhale, we come back to warrior one. Last slow breath here. Exhale, bringing the arms down by your side. We'll bring the hands behind us, interlace the fingers, sending the shoulders back and down. Humble warrior, reaching the heart towards the right knee, rising the hands up towards the ceiling. Head is heavy. We inhale, exhale. One more. Nice. Then gently release your hands down, bring them all the way to the mat or to your blocks. We'll take the left foot, turn the toes the same way as the right, lining ourselves up for our standing pyramid. We'll take 3 slow breaths here. Nice. One more slow breath. Very good. Releasing your hands to the mat or to your blocks, whatever you need. Put all the weight into your right foot and gently lift your left heel up towards the sky, nose towards the knee in our half moon. And then gently bend the left leg, bring the left foot right next to the right. Inhale to a halfway lift, rolling the shoulders up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Oh, so good. We'll stay here. Nice. And we'll gently rise up, one vertebrae at a time. Micro bend in the knees, curling the hips under for good support. Coming up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders up, back, and down. And the head sits on top. Excellent, excellent. Allow your feet to be a little bit wider than hips distance, and we'll find a turn from side to side. Awesome. Bringing the feet a little bit wider still. We'll place the hands on the hips, bend the knees, send the hips forward, find a slight back bend, lifting the heart up towards the ceiling, and then we'll come back up, standing, and then fold forward. We'll take the right hand and hold on to the left ankle. Inhale the left hand towards the sky. Our gaze is towards the sky. 2 slow breaths here. Nice. As you exhale, gently bring your left hand back down to the mat. Release your right hand from your left ankle. Left hand grabs the right ankle. Inhale, sweeping the right hands up towards the sky. 2 more slow breaths here. Nice. Gently bring the right hand back down. Right hand is on the right ankle. Left hand is on the left ankle. And we slide the hands up the legs to the hips, bend the knees, and fold up. We bring ourselves back up into our standing position. Bend the knees, send the hips forward, rise the heart up towards the ceiling, slide back. And we'll gently come back into a standing position. Bringing the feet back in about hips distance or a little bit wider. We'll place the right hand over the heart, left hand over the right hand, closing our eyes. One more slow breath here. Then relax your hands by your side. It's time to now come back down to the mat for a few more postures and then Shavasana, a well-deserved rest. So bring the feet a little bit wider again than hips distance, hands on our thighs. We'll bend the knees, slide the hands down past the knees to the shins and to the floor. And here is a great place to grab your blocks or pots or books if you have them handy to sort of support you coming down into this malasana or yogi squat. And find what feels good for you. If you could tap alternating heels down onto the mat and swing from side to side, that is awesome. Just do what you can. There's a way to squat using the wall as a support, so let me know if that's something you're interested in viewing here. And then finally, we'll come all the way down to the mat and have a seat. From here, we'll take the hands behind us and feel that beautiful opening in the heart center. We'll place the soles of both feet on the mat. You can make them about the width of the mat or a little bit smaller in distance apart. And we'll go into our windshield wipers allowing the knees to fall towards the right and then towards the left, staying connected to the breath. Very nice. Then we'll let the knees fall all the way to the left. Allow the torso to rise up, and then let the heart fall over the left knee. One more slow breath here. Gently push ourselves back up. Coming back to center, we'll bring the hands behind us again and windshield wiper to the right, to the left. We'll land on the right, rise the torso up, and again, we're going to drape the heart over the right knee. One more slow breath here. Wonderful. Gently push yourself back up. Bring the legs out nice and straight. Give yourself a hug. Wrap the arms around. Right hand reaches for the left shoulder blade. Left hand reaches for the right shoulder blade. Chin towards the chest. Then we'll bring the knees up towards the chest. If you need to widen them, that's fine. We'll come back into a more intense hug, squeezing the legs in. Awesome. Make sure there's space behind you for your head to rest on the mat. We're going to go ahead and roll down. So we'll keep the knees hugged in tight, chin towards the chest. We're going to scoop the tailbone forward and up and create a round spine for us to land on. We'll bring the tippy toes to the mat to get the rolling going. Awesome. Once we're here, open up your arms nice and wide to a T and allow your knees to fall towards the left. If the knee is heading all the way down towards the earth is a little too intense, grab a block or a bolster and give yourself a little support there. Gently turn your head towards the right. In our supine twist, where we get to come in contact with the vagus nerve, promoting rest and peace. We take one more slow breath here. Gently bring your head back to center first. Then bring the legs back to center. We'll hug the knees in. Nice. Then lift your heart towards your knees. Lift your chin towards your knees. Lift your nose towards your knees. And we'll hold here for 3, 2, 1. Gently relax your head back down to the mat and allow the knees to fall towards the right side. Using your support as needed, letting the arms open out nice and wide. Gently turn your head towards the left. One more slow breath in. Nice. And gently bring your head back to center, lifting the knees, bringing the soles of the feet to connect with the earth. We'll gently bring the knees in towards the chest again, and this time extend the legs up into what's called a waterfall. Soles of the feet facing the ceiling, arms are by your side. Great for circulation. Great way to help the heart do what it has to do. One more slow breath here. Awesome. Exhale, bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet down to the mat, and then straighten out your legs, coming into Shavasana. Grab whatever you need to feel comfortable in this position. Maybe scoop your shoulder blades under your body, just a small smidget to keep the heart center open. If you want to rest your hands over your heart, you could certainly do that as well. But allow your mind to travel through your body, searching for any tension, and release it with your exhale. Stay here for as long as you like. I hope to see you soon, if not here at our community center. Remember, it's always, always great, best to do a yoga practice with a live instructor to help you reap the benefits optimally. Until we meet again, I wish you peace, love, and prosperity. Namaste.